This conference will now be recorded.
Good evening, everyone. It's amazing to have you all here for today's demo. So I truly appreciate your time and enthusiasm for learning. And let's make the session interactive and valuable for you. So I really appreciate you being here today. So I also see we have participants from different time zones, which makes this even more special. So taking the step to learn AI is something worth appreciating actually. So let's make this interactive and most importantly worth your time. So before we begin, can everyone hear me clearly? If yes, please drop a thumbs up in the chat. Is my voice clear for you? Okay, great. So let me share my screen. Okay, great. So welcome to the full stack data science and AI course. So in this course, we'll cover everything from Python basics to advanced machine learning and deep learning. And we are not stopping there. We are also introducing generative AI and prompt engineering. So you're going to get a glimpse into the latest AI advancements too. So whether you are here to switch careers or upskill or explore AI for the first time, this course will help you build a strong foundation with structured hands-on learning. So you won't just learn concepts, you are going to apply them hands-on, making sure you gain practical experience every step of the way. So a quick intro about me. So I'm Minakshi, your trainer for this AI journey. I have 9 years of experience, including 4 years in the industry across various domains and 5 years of teaching data science alone. And I also hold a master's degree from Germany. And more than anything, I love simplifying AI concepts to make them easy to understand. And you don't need to be a coder to start learning AI. So I'm excited to guide you through this learning experience. And trust me, AI is not as complicated as it sounds. We are going to break it down step by step. So before we begin, let me quickly give you some important points about today's demo and the course. So first obvious question is why take this course when so much is available online, right? So, my goal is to give you a structured roadmap so you don't have to struggle with the scattered information online. So, we are going to build concepts gradually, even if you haven't written a single line of code before, you would be able to catch up with the concepts. So, and then this course is hands-on, interactive, and practical. It's not just theory. Only today's class is going to be little theoretical. We have the presentation, but tomorrow itself it's going to be hands-on, not theory. So we have like theory and practicals combined. And third point is that you can use the chat freely, and you can share your thoughts, and you can ask questions. This session is for you, so make the most of it. So, and then by the end of this demo, I promise you'll gain valuable insights into AI career opportunities and why this is the best time to step into this AI field. So, if you are ready, type I'm ready in the chat. Okay, great. Okay, so let's start with today's agenda. So, we are going to start with why AI and data science in demand, and then we'll discuss who can learn AI. Like, and the third is we'll see the AI job market analysis. Quickly, we'll cover these things. Like these are the common things, the basic things about AI. So then we understand the difference between the terms like AI, machine learning, deep learning, generative AI, and data science. So then we are going to see a few generative AI tools. So few of you might have started using it already, but for someone who's going to see it for the first time, they would love it. And then we'll see ChatGPT and introduction to LLMs. So what's behind ChatGPT? We are going to talk a little about it. So after that, we'll see introduction to prompt engineering and agent AI. So from past 4 to 5 months, agent AI is the buzzword in the market of AI. So we are going to see what agent AI is. So and a lot of top CEOs are investing in it. So we'll discuss about it, and then we'll come for roadmap to AI. So and different AI career roles and the curriculum details, what actually we'll cover in this course. And then the last important point, how will this course help your career? So we'll discuss all this. So let's start with the first one. Why AI and data science in demand? So what do you think? You can put it in the chat. Like, why do you think AI and like artificial intelligence and data science in demand? You all are here. So yeah. So what do you think? What are your reasons to learn artificial intelligence and data science? Okay. Brad, new part of technology shift. Okay. Any more? Need for smart automation. Okay, let me know. Okay. So why AI and data science in demand? The most obvious point is that job opportunities, right? So like many of you are here because you have heard about AI's impact already and the job opportunities, or maybe you're just curious about what's possible, right? So like better salaries again, and then the productivity increases. Someone said correctly the automation, and then professional growth. So you can grow professionally in your careers. And here's something, you have a graph which shows you, uh, we already have an idea that AI and data science roles are among the highest paying and fastest growing careers today. So the graph here shows how the world's biggest companies like Apple, Google, Microsoft, a few of them are heavily investing in AI startups. So that's a clear sign more jobs are going to be created in this field. So by 2030, AI is expected to create millions of new jobs while transforming existing ones. So you would have noticed people are already talking about generative AI in software testing, healthcare. So it's transforming all career roles. The roles which are before are also getting transformed because of AI. So companies are also actively looking for professionals with AI and data skills. So let me ask you, like, have you noticed AI being used in your job or industry if you are already working? Are you started using AI already?
Yes, for designing test cases.
Oh, okay, great. So I see a lot of yes. So we all started using AI already for different areas, right? So next question would be, who can learn AI? What's your answers? Like, what do you think? Who can learn AI? So is there any prerequisites required to learn AI? What do you think? Okay. So Harita, I can see your messages.
Like I can see like others' messages for their typing.
Okay, I think it's set to private. That's the reason. I'm not sure. Let me see if I can change the settings. So I see Brad saying like the one who can play Roblox. Okay. So ma, the quick answer for who can learn AI is everybody. So AI and ML can be learned by technical, non-technical, even the school students. So it's high time we educate even kids and elderly about AI and its advancements actually, because the possibilities of AI are evolving every day and it's very dynamically evolving. And for the kids and elderly, we don't expect them to create some models, or we don't expect them to create new machine learning models. But just a second, like someone has unmuted themselves. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, we have to educate the kids and elderly at home too with the advancements of AI, because even the kids and elderly are using social media and they have access for the online websites and all. A lot of scams are happening related to AI already, and if they have no idea what AI can do, what are the possibilities with it, so it would be very risky for the whole society. So it's time, like it's already like in schools also they started introducing AI, and people should know the AI possibilities, because nowadays like we can clone the videos, we can clone the audio, so anybody can scam people with the video calls as if like they believe we calling them. So people should know the possibilities of AI. So everybody should understand AI because it's evolving very rapidly. So the next is AI job market analysis. Let me quickly share my LinkedIn and show you the job market analysis. So like if I just type in like artificial intelligence and AI, you can see just in India, the results are around 22,367. So there are a lot of roles related to AI, and if you just see the date posted, like past week itself, there are around 8,000 plus results. Job postings are available on LinkedIn alone for artificial intelligence. In past 24 hours, it's 1,000 plus. So even entry level jobs like data analyst. So let me just see. Entry level jobs are also around 4,000 plus. So let me just change it to data analyst. So these are the entry level jobs for freshers. So we still have like around 6,000 plus results. You can even go through the Glassdoor and see like if in your country, like where we are joining from different time zones, right? So what are the different jobs available in the market? So the jobs are available with different role names, but you have to go through the description to understand it better. Sometimes they have fancy names, but description would be simple. So go through that. So again, uh, let me share the actual slides again. So there are a lot of jobs in the market, and we all have a fear. Like you might be hearing a lot of things in the news already. Like a lot of companies are actually yeah, so the lot of people are losing the jobs. Okay, uh, I'm really sorry. Like, yeah, bad. Please mute your session. Yeah. So, lot of people are losing jobs. CVC such advertisements, but yeah, but for AI industry, there are a lot of job opportunities within this field. So, and a lot of new roles, like people are seeking for AI generalists, people who can work with different domains. Like till now, we have specific roles, for example, testing or development and all. So here with AI, we the job market, they expect the people to be generalists. They want them to be performing multi skills there with the use of AI. So someone's not able to code, they have to able to get the code from the artificial intelligence. So yeah, so it's right time to learn AI. So yeah, and coming to there are like different terms you kind of hear with AI, right? Not only artificial intelligence, there is something called machine learning, deep learning, generative AI, so and then data science. Let's have a quick discussion about all these terms. So with a Venn diagram. So you can see like AI is like the broader term here. So AI is the bigger picture, is the broadest concept. It's about making machines do tasks without human intervention. So whenever it's like machines doing tasks without human intervention, we call it like artificial intelligence, and it's a bigger picture. And we have machine learning, which is subset of AI. So here machine learning is part of AI where machines learn from data to recognize patterns and make predictions for the future data. Like even the weather reports are using the machine learning. They learn it from the past data and they make the future predictions. And so we can use a simple example to explain machine learning, the e-commerce websites. So we all started using a lot of e-commerce websites like Flipkart, Amazon, Myntra, and all. So when we are shopping in it, we scroll down and see recommended items, right? Do you think Amazon employees or like someone's writing code for each and every single product? So there are like lakhs of products in these websites. Is it possible for writing codes to like for the each product for recommendation section? And every day, I guess thousands of new items get added to. Is it possible to write codes for every product? It's a no, right? So still, like the recommendation works wonderful. Like we sometimes end up, like most of the times, we end up buying from the recommendation systems, right? So Amazon systems learns from past data, like your browsing history, purchase behavior, and similar users, etc., to suggest new items. So the algorithms are doing the job, and we are going to learn different machine learning algorithms and how they work and what is the math behind it. So even Netflix or OTT platforms like Prime, Netflix suggest movies based on your viewing history, right? So they use those machine learning models in the backend for the recommendations. So right now we won't dive too deep since you'll learn all about in this course. So you just have to understand AI is the broader picture, machine learning is the subset of AI. So yeah, machine learning is a subset of AI. And then we have deep learning, which is subset of machine learning again. So here deep learning, you can take an example like machine learning is like teaching a kid to recognize fruits by showing thousands of pictures. Like you show thousands of pictures and you expect the kid to learn, recognize fruits just by understanding the pictures. But deep learning is when the kid starts learning on their own, not just by memorizing the pictures, but understanding the details also, like the texture, ripeness. So it's a general example to understand deep learning. If it's not clear, it's okay. Like you think like deep learning works like our brain. It has multiple layers of neurons that work together to recognize complex patterns. So in real time, like if you have a particular problem statement for by a company which has to be solved using machine learning model for prediction, but if the problem is complex and not doable with machine learning model, then they choose deep learning models since it's complex math. Sometimes a simple problem statement can be solved using machine learning and can also be solved using deep learning. But deep learning, since it's complex math, it's expensive for the company too. So if a problem statement can be solved with machine learning, we go for traditional machine learning models. If it's not doable there, then we go for deep learning models because it's complex, expensive, and you can even take it this way, like the structured data, which is like the data which is in tabular format, like CSV files or tabular format, where you have rows and columns. They use machine learning model for unstructured data like audios, videos, images. So for the unstructured data, we go for deep learning models. So for now, yeah, let's keep it till that. And then we have generative AI, which is subset of deep learning, which is able to generate new content. So till now, AI, ML, and DL are like traditional ways, like they work like detectives. From the past data, they'll find the patterns, and based on the patterns, they predict the future. But the generative AI is the one which is creative field of AI, which can generate new content. So now this AI, ML, DL, and generative AI are here. Now the question would be, where can we fit in the data science? So data science will overlap with all this because so like for AI, all these fields got tremendous hype from few like maybe 6 to 7 years because of the data we generate every day. Like right now we are taking a class, like we are generating some kind of data, right? So because of the availability of lot of data, all these fields started emerging a lot, right? So without data, if you have very good models, they don't work properly. So we need quality data for these models to work. For the AI to work better, we need quality data. Therein we comes this data science with mathematics, statistics, and probability. So Data science overlaps this artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning, and generative AI. And data science is the foundation that is going to tie everything together with mathematics, statistics, and probability. And yeah, because without this clean, structured data, even the best AI models won't work. So let's have a quick summary. So AI is the broadest field covering all intelligent systems. ML is the subset of AI that learns from data. Deep learning is a more advanced subset of ML that uses neural networks. And generative AI is part of deep learning that focuses on creating new content. And mathematics and statistics, you can take them like backbone of AI and ML. And data science ties everything together, integrating AI, ML, statistics, and domain expertise. So I think like a lot of theory in the first 20 minutes, right? Let's take a break from little theory and explore a few generative AI tools. So I've seen messages in the start, like you already started using generative AI tools, right? So what are the different tools you have used already? So you can put it in the chat or you can directly uh, given the names, like what are the different generative AI tools you have explored already? Yeah. Okay, Rohit says ChatGPT, DeepSeek. Okay, and so right now, like ChatGPT has become like the Google search. We all started using it at least once a day, maybe. So what else? What are the cloud anthropic? Okay, nowadays like cloud anthropic is outperforming ChatGPT for the text-based generations. So yeah, I don't know like how well they have trained the model in the backend for the cloud anthropic, but it's outperforming ChatGPT in ways of text generation. And anything new? So have you heard about Suno AI? Anybody? Suno AI? Heard of it? Okay. So let me share Suno AI. So it's a generative AI tool where you can generate songs using Suno AI. So if you are using it for the first time, you would like surprised with it because you can generate any song based on the prompt we give it. So here I just wrote a prompt like, generate song for work-life balance, talk about artificial intelligence to generate a melody song. If I just click on it, so after, yeah, after I play it, just give a thumbs up in the chat if you are able to hear the audio. Okay, it's generating here. It's not completely free, but every day you can generate like around 5 songs maybe. It's a good generous amount of credits we have. So I just, okay, it's not generating a melody song, maybe a pop one, it shows here. So I just kept the prompt here. So let me just play this.
What is a life? Can we compute? An if-then statement, a hard pursuit. My one command, a week away. I hit the wall, so all I can say. The work is the work, and the play is the play. And life is a life.
Can you hear this? The song we have generated just now. We have the lyrics here. Are you able to hear the song? Okay, great. So you can give a prompt now. Let me just generate a songs by the prompt you just provide. Like you can give any prompt in the chat. I'll just choose one randomly which looks very interesting to generate a song. So you can type in your prompt like on what you want to generate the song on. Or is this the first time you are using the Suno AI? Like I think you can generate songs in different languages too. And you can even not only prompt, like you can write the lyrics and generate songs too. Any interesting prompts? Can I get any interesting prompts so that I can generate a different song? Okay. Song on AI itself? Okay. Maybe let's song on how artificial intelligence is evolving. Anything else you want me to add in here, like song on how artificial intelligence is evolving dynamically, and let's make it melody and anything else? Okay. Let's see, add differences between AI, ML, GL, Gen AI. So let me just see like what it would generate with this prompt which I've just given. It's taking a bit time. Almost there. So
Just 10 years ago, I was writing code in a text editor and training my first machine learning models with statistical algorithms. Switching to algorithms, then switching to a graphical user interface with drag and drop. Training the models with deep learning algorithms was revolutionary. AI evolves, dynamically AI evolves, dynamically AI evolves, dynamically AI evolves, dynamically.
So yeah, it's amazing like it you have generated in seconds actually. I'm sharing the link with you in the chat. So you can hear it after the class too. But yeah, isn't it amazing to just generate something like this in seconds using AI actually without much effort? Yeah. So let's explore other tools like this. There is something called InVideo. Let me just share it. So let me share the entire screen. So let me just go for InVideo. Here with InVideo AI, it's again not completely free, maybe like 1 or 2 videos we can generate per week. Here with InVideo, you can give a document or you can give a prompt of 32,000 words and it would create a video for you with all like in the video you will be having the images like, and then you have the audio and the topic which you have given here, it would give a video for you. So what you can do is like if there is like a 3 to 4 hours long YouTube video, you can ask Gemini for summarizing the YouTube video for you, and then you can take the summary, you can put it here for the video, and then it would generate a video for you. So maybe like what we can do here is I can ask Gemini to generate some text about generate essay on taking care of community animals. I'm sorry for the background sound by our pup. So generate essay on taking care of community animals and include legal laws. So we can generate content from here. So yeah, we can just copy this and we can go for in video and paste it and generate the video. For it would take like 10 to 15 minutes. We'll ask the in video to generate the video and then we'll come back to this. Something went wrong. Please try again in few minutes. Let me just quickly run it again. So it's again, I don't have the paid subscription for the in video too. You can directly, so it's analyzing and it will generate video in few minutes. Till then we'll go for a different tool and come back to in video. So we have the Humata where it can analyze the documents. Like you can upload the PDF files and you can ask questions to Humata. So these are not the only tools. Right now there are thousands of generative AI tools already available. So we have selected few which can yeah. So here with Humata, I've just uploaded a document which is in a different language, so I'm not able to understand anything here. So, but still, like it translated by itself and provided the summary of it. So the provided texts are predominantly composed of lengthy, repetitive placeholder content. Okay, so you can just ask questions about the document, like which language this document is in. So before, without AI, we have to translate it, we have to use the Google, we have to use multiple websites. So document is in Latin as indicated by the use of Latin phrases. Okay. What's the summary of the document? So, so it would give you the summary of the document. You can actually start asking questions with it. You can explore the matter and yeah, what happened to this? It's just typing in. So it's not giving us a clear, cohesive message or specific information of a particular topic. So the content appears to be used for layout or design purpose. So this has the no particular content there. So even like if you have some papers related to finance, if it's difficult to understand, you can just upload into these tools and ask questions related like for the tax paper. Sometimes it's difficult to understand them. So if you have something like this, like for the interview questions on machine learning, I just uploaded. I want to ask like if question uh, related to simple linear regression is present in the document. I just wanted to know and I just gave a random prompt. So, okay. So there are 40 questions. I didn't went through this document, but I just wanted to see if there is any question related to simple linear regression. I cannot answer questions specifically related to simple linear regression as there is no information in the citations about simple KNN. So you can chat with the document and get answers. Okay, so there is a question related to KNN here. Yeah, it's pointing out like it's even highlighting it. So this way you can use Humata for document summarizations and you can install Emily for if you want to summarize any video. You are watching YouTube videos and you have some documentations, you're watching some documentations and you want to summarize any website or you want to generate, yeah, you can chat with the page, you can ask questions related to any website using Emily. So you can install it. Even Emily can like give replies for the Gmail Gmail email, you get it for the Gmail. So a lot of AI tools are present. Like first you have to think of the problem you want to solve, then you start exploring. There are a lot of tools available. Let's see if in video just generated the video here. Okay, so it might take few minutes to generate it. We would keep it aside and then we'll come back to this. So likewise, so let me share the presentation now. So I didn't show you ChatGPT because we all started using ChatGPT. But what is the different purpose you use the ChatGPT for? Have you ever used ChatGPT for interview preparation? So right now, like ChatGPT can also be used for interior designing. Like you upload the real pictures of any wall you want to update. You give the prompt like on the specific same wall, you add some shelves or you want to do some color change and all. So it would do it in 2-3 minutes. So before to get that plan, you have to get a 3D planner and then they have to make it like realistic images. They would take like 1 to 2 months to do a complete 3D design of a home. Now ChatGPT is doing it. So there's a little thing like we are all scared a bit when ChatGPT is like not AI is able to do all these things. But the advantage is that it's making our jobs very easy. Like there are a lot of pros and cons. So right now we don't go for the cons. So you can use ChatGPT for interior designing, even as a mechanical engineers. Like before, they use SolidCAD for designing. They use SolidWorks and all. So there are few tools for designing. So now AI is able to do designs without much effort. So it's in every field, healthcare, you name it, AI is already there. So we like for interview preparations you can try ChatGPT. Like you can upload the resume of yours and you can upload the job description which you want to apply. Then you can ask questions with the GPT, what skills are missing in your resume, and if you uh, like you can ask questions like how you can improve your resume. And if you have hiring managers background details from LinkedIn, you can upload that and you can ask like what kind of questions might they ask, like yeah, only the predictive ones. And you can generate a personalized cover letter and all. So the ChatGPT is not only used like a Google search, but you can actually use it in a lot of creative ways. So yeah, and then you can convert YouTube videos to articles, even summarize long videos using even Gemini. And summarizing the web and giving insights, we can use Shumata. And these are these are not the only tools. There are a lot of them available. So you can summarize a book or research paper. And creating images nowadays, like even ChatGPT is generating images. Mid-Journey, ChatGPT, yeah. So no AI for songs, AI reading images. Even like if you have street signs in places, if you have street signs which are difficult to understand, you can take an image, upload for AI, and it can answer the questions for you, whatever questions you have. And so now, like using all these generative AI tools, if you generate a song or use a GPT for generating some text-based content, the jobs are not given just for doing that, right? There is something more we have to learn. So, and what do you think is behind this generative AI tools? So, just a second, think on it. You can put it on the chat. What do you think it's in the behind back scenes of GPT and all the tools? Okay. So, what do you think is in the back end of GPT? And like, just answer like, what is the full form of GPT? Okay. What does GPT stands for? And Apuva, which tool is best for coding? Okay, even Cloud Anthropic is generating good codes compared to GPT. Cloud Anthropic is doing better in that too. So GPT stands for Generative Pre-trained Transformer Model. So we have seen AI create music, generate videos, and assist in so many ways, right? But there's one AI tool that can completely change, like we all started using all these AI tools from ChatGPT. So that's the first one we all got introduced to. Right now, yeah, Cloud Anthropic is outperforming GPT for text generation. You can try it once. And from answering questions to writing emails, even the brainstorming ideas, even preparing for interviews, we all started using tools. So now, like coming to the question, how does it actually work? What is in the back end? So ChatGPT isn't just any chatbot, right? It's powered by something called LLM, which is large language models. So what does this large language model means? So in the name itself, the chat GPT stands for Generative Pre-trained Transformer Model. Generative in the sense, this means chat GPT doesn't just pull answers from the database, it actually creates responses on the spot based on what you ask. So it's pre-trained. So before ChatGPT was launched, it was trained on massive amounts of data, like a lot of books, articles, conversations. So it understands human language really well. And transformer model, pre-trained transformer model, this is where the magic happens. Actually, transformers are the one which help AI process words in context just like our brains do. So an AI chatbot powered by LLM, so which generates human-like text for conversations, writing, and coding. And LLMs, AI models which are trained on massive data sets to generate human-like text. So they use transformers. LLMs use transformers and deep learning to predict and generate words. So for the LLMs, like examples are GPT-4, Gemini, Cloud, Llama, all these are the LLM model names. So now it's again like what is transformers, right? So transformers, for example, like for our human brains, if there is a jumble sentence, like if it's written to the park, won't you go? Your brain instantly fixes it without like someone correct it. Your brain fixes it, saying like, do you want to go to park, right? That's exactly what a transformer does. It looks at all the words together instead of one by one. It figures out meaning based on context. For the model which is able to understand the context better like humans is because of this transformers. So we can take a different example, like in English a lot of words have different meanings, particularly where we use it, right? The famous example is this: the bank is next to the river and the bank approved my loan. Here the bank, the same word, the same four letter word has different meanings depends on where we use it. When we say that the bank is next to the river, we are talking about river bank. The bank approved my loan, we are talking about the banks which approves loan, right? So this difference is understood by the model because of the transformers help AI understand which one makes sense in a given sentence. For now, don't get confused with this, just understand that. Think of LLM as the whole AI system and transformer as the engine. Maybe you can have an analogy like LLM is like the whole car, like GPT-4, Gemini, Claude, all these are the whole car. And the transformer, which is a deep learning, yeah, let's not confuse with more terminology. So this transformer, you can think like, it's the car's engine, the technology that makes it work. So LLM is the car, transformer is the engine for it. If you just understand this, it's enough from this slide. Like ChatGPT, it uses LLMs in the backend. There are a lot of different LLMs, like ChatGPT uses GPT-4 LLM for it. Cloud Anthropic use cloud, like yeah, Gemini uses yeah, Google uses Gemini there, and then you have Copilot by Microsoft, so on. So there are a lot of large language models. As the name suggests, large language models are trained on a lot of data. So Okay. So, and coming when we are using a lot of generative AI tools, then comes this prompt engineering, because how well you give the prompts, how well you give the input, based on that we get the output. So this generative AI tools has become had made this prompt engineering a necessity here, because prompt engineering is the art of asking AI the right way to get the best results. So, and not only that, why does it matter is because AI tools, including GPT, don't retrieve answers, they generate responses based on how we ask. So, and also, like, why companies are hiring prompt engineers now? Like, before there was no role like prompt engineering. Because of all these generative AI tools, we have new roles like prompt engineering. Why companies are hiring? Because many AI tools work on token based system, like, every word we give as a prompt costs money. So companies want short effective prompts that save cost while delivering high quality results for us. So prompt engineering is actually in high demand, maybe uh, like, so it would save cost and it's high demand, companies are hiring freshers. So according to me, right now, prompt engineering is so like, for freshers it's a very promising role, because it was not there before, because it's a new role. So with 1 2 years old maybe, but companies are investing for prompt engineering. Maybe in 6 to 7 years, it may become an essential part of software industry. Maybe there are no roles like prompt engineering, and they expect everybody should know prompt engineering. Like, if you go for a software job and say, like, I don't know how to search Google, then it doesn't make sense, right? So that the same way, maybe in 5 to 6 years, everybody are expected to know how to do the prompt engineering, not just like, give the prompts in a beautiful way, but in an effective, like cost effective ways. So we in this course, in the like, we are going to cover few techniques of prompt engineering too. So we have like 4 to 5 classes for prompt engineering, especially like what are the different techniques for prompt engineering and all. And yeah, so, and there is no fixed curriculum or fixed syllabus for all this new topics like prompt engineering or agent AI. All these are dynamically evolving. That actually adds an advantage to learn. So yeah, and I've seen a recent post in internet which is saying about this prompt engineering itself, whether people when they generate prompts like for ChatGPT itself, we all tend to ask questions like, please create it, or thank you. Saying please and thank you is also costing a lot of millions of dollars for ChatGPT. So yeah, just adding 1 2 extra words, we tend to add it like, please generate this, please. So 1 2 words, extra words, also adding a lot of yeah. So I think like a lot of us add those words for using ChatGPT. Like, I also tend to sometimes add in please when I'm writing prompts. So it also matter a lot. So, and why learn it? So we discussed about it. So then agents. Have you heard about this buzzword agents? Any idea what are AI agents are? So we heard about generative AI. From 5 to 6 months, it's like AI agents. Heard about it? Or the first time you are hearing about AI agents? Individual task masters. Yeah. So like, there's a slight difference between generative AI and agent AI. Generative AI is the ones which can generate content itself, like new content, but agent AI can actually do the task. They can do the actions, like they can take the actions, like AI systems that plan, think, and act on autonomously using LLMs can break tasks into multiple steps and execute them. So if you have a agent AI for planning the trip, so then it can actually plan a whole trip. If you just give a prompt like, plan a trip from Bangkok from this date to this date, it can actually access the completely the job which travel agency used to do manually. It can do it for you. It can book the flight tickets. If you specifically want window seat, it can do that for you. It can call the office receptions behalf of you, so it can do a lot more. It can take actions behalf of you. So that's the reason all the top companies are putting a lot of investment to generate these agents. So, and how agents actually work is that if you want to buy a smartphone under $500 with a good camera, you can just give the prompt. It would do all the research, so it can even buy it for you. So it would do the task. So we'll cover like yeah, we'll see if in this particular course we are covering prompt engineering and advancements in generative AI. Coming to agent AI, if the time permits, this whole course, like I'll give you the details in the end. So we'll create one AI agent too. So quick summary: LLMs, the brain of the AI model; prompt engineering, the language to communicate with the brain; agent AI, autonomous systems using prompts plus reasoning for tasks. It does the action work. So beyond text, what else AI can generate? Text to text, text to video, text to music, code generation, even 3D designs. So it can do designing work too. So yeah, so a lot of theory again happened, right? So let's come for the roadmap of data science. So we are going to cover basics of Python, and then we are going to cover NumPy, Pandas, and data visualization tools, and then we'll have a deep understanding about statistics and probability, which are useful for the data science field. And SQL we are not teaching here, but you're going to get it as a add-on recorded videos for SQL alone. So others we are going to cover it here. So we'll start with very basic Python. Like if you have not coded it before, so it's okay. So we'll start from very basic. If you don't know any other coding languages, that's also okay. So then after covering the basics, we are going for exploratory data analysis. So we are going to get the data sets and we are going to work on it. Like we are going to clean the data, we are going to analyze the data. So, and then we create plots from it using data visualization tools. So, so that we get insights from the data using different tools available, and then we go for machine learning. So once we understand the data, we move to machine learning where we build models that classify, predict, and find patterns in data. We have like supervised and unsupervised. So quickly, if I have to explain supervised machine learning model, it's something where you have questions and answers both for training. So unsupervised is the one you don't have questions and answers together. You have maybe like it's the whole book we give it for the training and we expect patterns out of it. Supervised machine learning, so it's structured data with questions separated, answers separated. It's like little spoon feeding. So we have supervised machine learning models separately, unsupervised learning models. So we are going to cover them. It's not like theory again. To cover this machine learning models, we are going to take the data sets, clean it, and then work on it. And we understand the math behind it. It's not just the 10 lines of code. So for there are not like thousands or 2000 machine learning models available. Maybe there are less than 100, maybe. I cannot give you the exact count. So there are less models available, but we have to understand each model's math behind it, how the model is working. We are not creating any new machine learning models because it becomes a research topic. There are like 5 to 10 years or maybe more than that invested for creating each model. So luckily, yeah, we are trying to understand the model which is already present. We are trying to understand the math behind it and the 5 to 10 lines of code, yeah, which can use for training and predictions. So then projects. So nothing, whatever we learn here, we do it project oriented. Like we take a project and then work on it and learn it. So then we go for deep learning, and after covering the deep learning, so we'll discuss generative AI advancements. We have topics related to prompt engineering and agent AI. So in the end, it's a time permits like we are going to build our agent. Uh, yeah, So agent in the class. So, and yeah, it's not written prompt engineering, but prompt engineering is covered here. So this is a simple roadmap for you, but we have the Word document where uh, the whole curriculum is there. I'll be sharing the link with you in the group and I'll share the document here itself too. Just a second. Yeah. So I'll share it soon. And this is a roadmap and different career opportunities. Right now, there are different role names available. Don't get confused. It's like we have to go through the description to understand the career roles. So, but different career opportunities like Python as Python developer. But here we are going to cover Python, which is required for data science. And then after doing the data analysis part, you can apply jobs for data analyst. So these are the entry level jobs for AI data analyst, where you have raw data, they clean it because we don't get the cleaned data. The data would be raw, so we have to clean the data. For example, the simple example I always take is this date values. People enter date in different formats, right? Some might give it like 2025 May 19, maybe like 1905 2019, or they we tend to give dates in different formats to bring everything in one single format. So so yeah, data analyst will clean the data, they process the data, they try to find insights from the data which can add value for the business. And once you do the machine learning models, it's data scientist, but right now in the market it's Gen AI scientist. So it's got evolved. So, but that doesn't mean we directly go for Gen AI tools. So if you are capable, we can directly start learning Gen AI, but I always suggest you start with the core. Like machine learning is the core of artificial intelligence. The traditional machine learning models are the core, and then comes the deep learning. Because if for a company, if you can solve a problem with machine learning, if you do solve it with deep learning, then it's not cost effective. It would be expensive. So you should know the core machine learning, then deep learning, then comes the Gen AI. So different career roles will look like this. Data scientist, now it's generative scientist, data analyst, data engineer, the AI specialist, so big data expert, NLP engineer. So there are different roles available. Sometimes they expect the combination too. So let's not let's not try to analyze each and every word here. Don't worry about it right away. So let me just quickly share the curriculum's Word document. Just a second. So I'll be sharing this link with you in the chat, even on the website. So I'll share it here too. So even on the Isha's main website, you will find the curriculum. So we are going to start with very basic, like we are going to start with Google Colab. If you know what is Google Colab, it's okay. If not, you're going to learn you are going to see what is Google Colab tomorrow itself, because it's a IDE, it's a platform where we can start doing Python programming and all of this, like machine learning, even deep learning, we can do it in the Google Colab, which is easy to use. It's a online version of IDE Jupyter notebook. So let's not go into more details here. Then we'll start with programming with Python. We'll start with data types and type conversion variables. So these are the basic building stones of any programming language. You should know what are different data types variables. Then we go for loops. So after covering the basics like creating user-defined functions, and then we cover the data structures like list, dictionaries, tuples, string operations. NumPy is a very important module for Python, which stands for numerical Python, where for all mathematical calculations, you have different functions available in this module. So we are going to cover NumPy, pandas. Then comes visualization tools like Matplotlib, Seaborn, SciPy. Then how to do the analysis by loading the data from CSV, Excel. Then you have different handling techniques. Yeah, and we are going to do some data exploratory data analysis here. Then the math for the basic math required for machine learning models and the statistics required. So we are going to cover all the core elements here. Then we go for machine learning models. So introduction to machine learning, we cover different machine learning models and the evaluation parameters. And then we go for deep learning, introduction to advanced neural networks. In the end, we go for generative AI and prompt engineering. So this itself, like you are going to get SQL as an add-on. So this itself is going to take like around 5 months. So it's a 5 month course. I'm going to stop sharing this. Let me share the. So it's a 5 month course which is covering all these topics. So I expect like you join this course if you have like 1 hour for the classes, and you can practice after the class like at least half an hour to 45 minutes to see through what happened in the class. Maybe for the first 25 classes, if you are quick enough, you will be able to after the class, if you're not able to spend a bit of time also, you'll be able to do it. But after that, after 20 to 30 classes, I expect like after the class also, you just spend like half an hour to 1 hour for revising what happened in the class. So 2 hours or 2 hours, like most of them are working here. I don't expect like 3 to 4 hours every day, but 1 to 2 hours every day in 5 months, you have a good understanding about AI. So yeah, Sandhya, like in the end, we'll try to build one agent AI. So yeah, we'll do that too. So all the skills you acquire would be, yeah, these are the different tools you'll be acquiring here. And how will this course help your career is like here let's talk about like how this course will help you, right? Why it's a fantastic investment in your future. So this course is a well-structured 5 month hands-on program. Like we start with the basics of Python. If even if you have never written a line of code, don't worry. This course is designed to be hands-on and easy to follow. Like we'll gradually move to advanced machine learning topics. So it will increase the complexity step by step, and you'll work on real world projects that will help you solidify your understanding and make your learning experience more engaging. And we'll have interactive sessions where you can get in immediate feedback, and you'll be coding alongside me. So it's like like this course is also straightforward that even a 10th grade student can understand it. Trust me when I say this. So you will have like hands-on experience with data visualization and data analysis once you do this, which are very crucial for any data-driven roles. So like we'll be working on Google Collabs. So Google Collab, like each class, you don't have to worry about taking the notes. You don't have to worry about taking all the theory part and all. The each lesson plans are created in such a way that you have the theory and you have the activities right away. So once you finish the course and you come back for revising any topic, you can pick that topic. The links are given in a Word document for all the classes separately. So you just open it, you practice right away. So it's sorted and it's structured. So every lesson is planned that way. So once you join the lesson, you can concentrate 100% on what we are teaching, and you can directly concentrate on the activities. You don't have to take any notes because everything is there. So yeah, tomorrow you are going to experience the first lesson where you're going to see how the Google Colab is there, how the activities are presented. Tomorrow it's going to be the basics of Python. If you have experience with Python, then you might be quick with it, but still have little patience. So we'll be quickly going to the advanced topics once we cover the basics. But you'll have an experience tomorrow with the Google Colab, where we are going to see lesson one tomorrow itself. And for tomorrow, you don't. I expect you have a laptop for better experience, and Gmail ID and internet. That's it. I don't want you to download anything onto your systems. So if you are already experienced with working with offline ideas, it's good. But I don't expect you to download anything in the first class itself. It's just the Gmail ID, internet, and the laptop. And the classes will be from Monday to Friday, 1 hour from 8 to 9. So 8 to maybe 9, 9, 5, 9, 10, like that. So yeah, so for good experience tomorrow, please join through laptops. If possible, you can take up the theory on mobiles if you can join through two devices, so that on laptops you can directly right away practice activities with me. So now I'll stop it here from my end, and I'll open the floor for any questions. You can ask me any questions if you have. But if you don't have any questions, you can drop off. See you tomorrow, and thank you so much for staying the whole 1 hour. And yeah, I expect you to see you tomorrow at 8 p.m. again. Thank you, Harita. Good night. Bye bye.